on a snow-covered Ball State University campus. Today, Ball State hosts Eastern Michigan and Illinois State in a late January tri-meet. College gymnastics, and it's next on ESPN3. Welcome inside the new home of Ball State Gymnastics, Worthen Arena. Eastern Michigan and Illinois State are in town for today's tri-meet. Hello everybody, alongside Morgan Landis and former Ball State gymnast Brooklyn Schumacher, Tyler Bradfield on hand. Brooklyn, from a standout on the bars last season, Illinois State in town, a team on the rise. Who do you have your eye on?
I have my eye today on Dancy Cha. She's on 3 events today, and normally she's on all 4, but she came out in their first meet against Air Force with all 4 events. I've got my eyes on her today.
On the other hand, for Eastern Michigan, Kendall Valentin has great presence out on the floor. She was an All-MAC gymnast on January 12th, so she was the gymnast of the week, so she will have all the eyes here tonight.
And for Ball State, your former teammate, Denasia Christian.
Denasia Christian is Ball State University's gymnastics star. She came out on 3 events this season and has potential to medal on all 3 at the MAC. She's the defending MAC champion on floor and the current MAC gymnast of the week.
A look at our Impact gymnasts tonight. Rotation 1 is coming up next. This is College Gymnastics on ESPN3. Both of the Ebeyer sisters, alumni of the Reinsch Gymnastics Academy. 2 years apart between Kimberly and Sarah, Eastern Michigan and Ball State respectively. This is Kimberly.
A front double full, a really difficult pass. Once again showing the Eastern Michigan Eagles' strength in the front tumbling. A whip double full, you don't see those very often in college gymnastics. She's showing a lot of diversity in her routine. Both Ebeyer sisters demonstrating incredible choreography and incredible presence, bringing smiles to the judges' faces. That's an incredible routine for Kimberly Ebeyer.
You know, Eastern Michigan has been ranked the last 2 weeks in a row prior to this week. They were 20th 2 weeks ago, 21st last week, and through these first 3 rotations, I can really see why they are ranked.
Absolutely. Denasia Christian here on the beam.
Ball State's top gymnast.
A beautiful back handspring layout. Christian looks really determined in this routine, determined to put her team where she knows they can be. This is an incredible acro series she has here. A beat jump punch front with no run, no steps into it. Shows her sheer power there on the beam. You can do that.
Penny with a 9.725 on beam. The routine right before Christian in the anchor spot for Ball State.
A front full. Did not disappoint for the Cardinals today. Denasia Christian.
Christian, the anchor for Ball State on the beam, the vault as well, the floor too. For Ball State has really worked on her beam exercise.
I feel like I've done a better job, I guess I would say, like taking on that role, whereas normally in past years I would kind of like be in the background doing my own thing, and Joanna was like, well, you need to like, okay, well, so I think I've done a better job just kind of stepping up and actually helping my teammates this year.
Denasia Christian has really stepped up this year in the gym, just saying this is the level of expectation and we're not going to settle for less.
I came to college not thinking that I was going to touch a beam. If I stayed on the beam in club, then it was a good day. So the fact that I'm like in lineup and being more consistent on beam is kind of a big deal.
Denasia Christian, the top gymnast for Ball State, is the Gymnast of the Week in the Mid-American Conference, January 19th, third time in her career. An impressive start to her senior season.
Absolutely. Christian is coming into this season with such force. She is not disappointing the Cardinals thus far. She already has an individual title on each of the 3 events she starts on, which is incredibly rare for college gymnastics this early to already have a win on each of the 3 events you start on. Denasia Christian, a force to be reckoned with in the Mid-American Conference. Getting ready to watch Jackie Duffy, a sophomore who also serves as a captain. She's a leader on this team and has a routine ready on most events so that if the Cardinals need someone to go in, she is ready.
Coach Selene watches on as the exhibition for Ball State on the beam prepares. Denasia Christian on the beam with a 9.725 for Ball State. Christian at a 9.850 and a team high on Friday against Illinois State in Normal, Illinois. The final beam routine for Ball State here in rotation 3 with Jackie Duffy.
Now Jackie's in a position to really prove herself to try and get in this lineup for the next couple of meets.
How much stock Brooklyn has put in exhibition routine?
A lot for the coaches. They're watching to see how she handles this after the team has not set her up very well. And that's an incredible series there, a front toss into a back layout. The coaches are really watching to see how she handles this stress and is able to perform based on her performance in the gym. And Jackie Duffy looks very confident today. She's singing along to her music there on the beam. A little bobble there on her full turn. She's not going to let that get in her way. Stuck front full dismount. The team looks thrilled with that performance as well as Jackie Duffy.
The sophomore out of Ohio, Ball State in the exhibition of the beam with one more look at it on the dismount.
A great landing.
Little side note about Jackie Duffy, she has an extremely athletic family. Her mother played softball for Penn State, father played football for Penn State, and then was drafted into the NFL. So really athletic family for Duffy.
This is the exhibition routine for Eastern Michigan on the floor. Megan Marino.
One of the only Eagles to start out with a back pass today, a back double pike.
Marino did not compete last year as a freshman. This is her sophomore season. Take a look at the score alerts. Slocum with a 9.85 on floor.
It's an incredible score.
the anchor for Eastern Michigan here in rotation 3.
Really strong routine there for the Eagles in exhibition. Looks like they have a lot of depth on this event.
Like we said before, Coach Santos for Eastern Michigan, mentioned it was either make it or break it, and I think his gymnasts came out and said, we're not going to let us break it today. They came out wholeheartedly and put everything into their floor routines.
Absolutely, the Eagles brought their A game today.
After rotation 3, Eastern Michigan with the lead, 146.525. Ball State in second, Illinois State in third in today's tri-meet in Worthen Arena. Rotation 4 is next, where Ball State will finish on the floor.